Hello, welcome to Rentapoints, Xbox. Damn it, I don't want to do this one. Do I have to review this piece of crap now?
No, but the sooner you do it, the sooner you can forget it.
But it sucks worse than that horrible train wreck of a game Section 8. At least with that game you actually knew how to get the achievements. This one just leaves you guessing. Yes, ladies and gents, we're talking about that game. The game that I deemed the worst I'd ever played back in my Section 8 review. And as much as I violently loathe and despise this piss-poor excuse of a game, Joe's right. The sooner I review this game and its achievements, the sooner I can forget about it. But don't expect this to be a pleasant review. If I wasn't so dedicated to finding you the best and worst games for Gamerscore, then Infinite Undiscovery will remain just a bad memory. Oh god, even just saying its name winds me up. I know I criticised IL2 Sturmovik for having a bewildering name, but it's got nothing on Infinite Undiscovery. Just say it to yourself now. Infinite Undiscovery. I mean, what the... I don't even... that name is so infinitely stupid I'm scared to think about it too hard in case my mind crashes. See what I mean? Even the name is too much to comprehend. And that's just the start of it. The story is boring and slow-paced, the characters are flat and forgettable, and the combat system, which might I add is a key point of any RPG, is just downright frustrating and repetitive. On top of all that, the achievements are for the most part confusing and vague, leaving you wandering around aimlessly until you finally decide to look up an achievement guide. All of this and more add up to one of the worst experiences I've ever had on the Xbox. Hell, I wasn't this pissed off when my console red ringed. But let's just get this done. I would say quick and painless, but talking about this game for any amount of time is paramount to being surgically castrated with rusty spoons. So without further ado, on with the review. Infinite Undiscovery was released in September of 2008 exclusively for Xbox 360. Lucky us. Developed by the Japanese company Tri-Ace, it now takes spot number 4 in their list of products, alongside the Valkyrie Profile and Star Ocean series. Now, I've never had the, shall we say, pleasure to play any of the other 3 games that Tri-Ace have made, but I always thought Star Ocean was a pretty big deal in the RPG world, seen as the poor man's alternative to Final Fantasy. But still, hearing the name of a series I at least knew added some credit to the game, and seeing the producer's logo, Square Enix, on the box solidified that. But that trust in the brand quickly turned to disappointment and rage the more I played. Oddly though, the scores given by many reviewers don't seem to share my sentiment, seeing an average score of 7 to 8 out of 10, but when reading the full reviews I find that they, like me, have many issues with these games, so why it's achieved such high scores is completely beyond me. IGN gives this game 7.1 and GameSpot 6.5. This is where things get bad. Infinite Undiscovery features the standard 1000 points spread across 50 achievements. Now, at this point I would normally tell you about the different types of achievements and how many points are associated with each. Well, I can't tell you. A large chunk of the achievements are so vague I don't even know how to classify them. Let me give you an example. The achievement called Aspiring Alchemist is worth 5 points and comes with this description: improve your alchemy skills. That's not an achievement, that's a suggestion. There's even a follow-up achievement to this called Claridian Mind, worth 10 points and labelled keep improving your alchemy skills. How do you get away with making achievements with no clear goal? That's like me making you run a marathon and telling you that the finish line is somewhere in that direction. I honestly can't tell if these are skill or completion awards, and this is applied pretty much all the way through the standard achievements. The only awards that have any kind of clear guidelines about what to do and when are the secret achievements, which, have you guessed yet, are all level completion awards. Can you start to see why I hate this game so much now? On the upside, what I can tell you is that Infinite Undiscovery features exactly 0 online awards. But to be honest, if you expected any different, then you really don't know RPGs very well, do you? As much as I dislike this game and its stab-in-the-dark achievements, I still managed to unlock enough points to not make it my worst scoring game I've reviewed. But by no means am I saying that this is a good game for Gamerscore. I only managed 115 points and 9 out of the 50 achievements, so it sits firmly in the bad category. Maybe with a bit more persistence and time it could creep into the okay category, but that means playing it again, and I'm not about to put myself through that twice in one lifetime. Look, I know it technically is not the worst scoring game so far, but if you're on the hunt for gamer points, then you can do so much better than Infinite Undiscovery. Ignoring the all-round blandness of the game, the achievements are still ridiculously vague, and from the looks of it, you're probably going to need several playthroughs to unlock them all. If you ever manage this feat, then feel free to drop me a message with your phone number and address, because I would like to shake your hand and buy you a beer. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and keep improving those alchemy skills. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go cleanse my Xbox with fire. See ya.